simply just testing your aptitude for listening, for following directions, and you are most definitely someone I can work with. I just wanted to ensure that you had clicked on the right video, Now, where was I? My name is Shivy, but you can call me letters in the style, and the style. Excellent. Alright, we're starting now. We're starting now. And was that printed or cursive? Cursive is when you go loop, versus printed is more separate. Alright, these instruments